Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Luellen here, and yes, this is my second newbie video. For the month of August, I'm going to definitely be focusing on new couponers as well as you seasoned couponers too. Nothing's going to change on my channel. The regular videos that I have each week will continue to be up. It's just that I'm adding a vlog video each day, and basically what it's going to be is a simple video with some tips to get you guys started in couponing if you haven't already. There's so many questions in couponing and it can be very overwhelming. And if you don't have a coupon buddy or someone to join you along the journey, it can get a little bit confusing along the way. So it's really good to have reference or videos that can help guide you through the journey, start you off slow, and build up baby steps to your couponing progress. So this week, I'm just going to go into a couple of simple videos to get your feet wet. Next week, we're really going to be focusing on how to coupon at specific stores. So the stores that I'm going to hit as far as going over coupon policies and coupon procedures and little tips that I do at each of the stores, definitely Target, definitely CVS, definitely a Walgreens, and a very almost definitely Walmart. I'm not a huge Walmart shopper. I think I get so aggravated in that store every time I do deals. Or it may just be my Walmart. It's not trashing all the Walmarts, but I particularly have a hard time at my Walmart. So we'll see about doing, I'm sure I will give you guys some tips on Walmart as well. So that is going to start next week. So be sure to check back on my channel. What will follow after that is then we're going to get into some apps, some actual coupon apps, because I think that is something that should come in after you learn the coupon policies and ways to coupon at stores, because too much in at once is just going to bombard your mind. You're going to be overwhelmed. And again, it's not about grabbing every deal. It's about grabbing the deals that are going to help you and your family the most. So as you can see from the thumbnail to this video, it's what do I need to start couponing? Do I need to go out and buy 5 different shelving units and buy an expensive, couponing binder like this one? This is actually my couponing binder, and I hardly used it. I hardly really ever used it. Do you need to go out and buy a million papers to get started? What exactly do you need to get started? So I've kind of got my notes here because I want to touch base with everything. But guys, comment below. I'm really paying special attention to these videos as well as my other videos as far as comments. I'm trying to, that's like a nightly thing. I'll be laying in bed and responding to comments, or I'll get up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, check my phone and respond to some comments. So I'm doing the best I can. So comment below if you have questions, and also comment below what store you want to start with on Monday. Now these videos will go Monday through Friday, and then the weekend I'm going to do my regular, weekly load of videos as well as during the week. But that way it'll give you time, go back during the week's videos, review them, see what questions you have, get those things together that we talk about, and be ready for the next week. It's kind of like school, I guess. I don't know. But you'll feel better prepared, and that's one thing with couponing is you have to be prepared. You can't just go in there and wing it, because you will not wing it. You will make mistakes. And if you don't go with like a focused mind, you're going to spend way too much money. You're going to try and get every deal, and then you're going to have a whole bunch of stuff that you just don't use. Food will expire, things will go to waste, and you won't know how to utilize that stockpile. So let's start with number 1. What do I need for couponing? So you definitely need a designated area to coupon. And I mean to get your ideas together, to keep your inserts, to, a desk area is ideal. A space that's not going to be bombarded with, bills or kids' toys or things like that. Just your own little personal space. It doesn't have to be fancy. You don't have to go to like Ashley Furniture and, get something new. Or, you can always find awesome desks on like Craigslist, or you can go to garage sales, but definitely get yourself a designated space for couponing. Don't leave your coupon stuff everywhere. We are all guilty of it, and you will be guilty of it too. But try and prevent that, because that's how it makes it hard for you to find your coupons and do your matchups, and things get mishmash. So definitely get yourself a small space. You do need supplies. And when I mean supplies, you know, very basic supplies. You're going to figure out a system for your inserts that's going to work for you. I use a little file drawer cabinet type organizer, which I'll link a video below when I purchased them because I got them for like an amazing price. I'll show you what I'm currently using, and I'll see if I can find something equivalent maybe on Amazon that's cheap, because they were regularly like $90 each, and there's no way I would have spent $90, but I got them for $29.99, which was huge savings. So one suggestion that's kind of economical, the Dollar Tree sells a lot of these really cute trays, and these are perfect. So these I used in my pantry. But they also have like, you know, little trays like this. So you can actually fit, you know, a couple of weeks of inserts. So you can maybe get one for Smart Source, one for Red Plum, or if you want to get a couple and binder clip your weekly inserts together, you could do that. That way, when you have to pull the 7-3 Red Plum, you can just go into your Red Plum file, pull the 7-3 Red Plum, clip your coupons, and put it back. Don't forget to put it back. That's one thing I do all the time. And then they like just disappear. I can't find them anywhere. And you'll probably be guilty of that too. But these are a great way to organize your inserts, and it's really cheap. And in the beginning, you don't want to spend a lot of money because you don't know what's going to work for you. So give it time and find a system that works right for you. Okay, and one thing too that you might want to do for your organizations of your inserts that's super cheap are these folders. You can put, you know, a couple of, you know, maybe 2 weeks of, you know, your Smart Source here, your Red Plum here. And I prefer the plastic ones, not the paper ones. The paper ones are okay. So since the paper ones are like 7 cents or a penny and you want to start with that, that is completely fine. Normally what I would just do is just write on the top here, because I did do this method when I started and it worked really, really well. Just put whatever the week is. You can either just put a label or just something, because you can just write the week, and then when you know you toss out that week because it's 3 months later and you don't need it, you can just cross it out, put the new month. It doesn't have to be beautiful and cutesy pie, because you're gonna go through your couponing stuff like a maniac sometimes, and you don't worry really what it looks like. You just want the coupon so you can get the deal. So that's an idea. And then there's always files that you can put them in with some kind of cute little organizer. You can find organizers on Craigslist, you know, Let Go, all of those different sites, or, you know, garage sales. I prefer garage sales because you can see what you're getting. I don't have to meet people. It's an open thing, and garage sales are still going. They'll probably go till October. So you might just want to check locally, and you can pick up these things. And a savvy tip, guys, it's back to school time. Back to school stuff will be going on clearance starting like the middle of September. Stock up on your supplies. I mean, that's what I do every year. Like these highlighters, I think were like nothing when I got them. They were 90% off. So I don't even know how much they were, but they were next to nothing. So I always just, you know, wait till after school or back to school clearance starts mid-September, and I'll go to Walgreens, and that's where I get all of the bulk of my supplies for the year. Even these little composition books. These are great for in-store deals. You can just put the name of the store on it, Target, Walmart, Walgreens, whatever you're doing, and you can just keep your deals. When you're new to couponing, you shouldn't be having like huge pages of deals. You should just have something with a couple of deals where you can take it into the store. When you're done with those deals, you know, you can just throw it away. And you can start fresh with your deals. They're really simple. They fit well in your purse. They fit well in a tote bag, in a big sized wallet if you have. So they're really good. Okay, so we hit files, folders, binders, and all that stuff. So another important thing when you're starting with couponing is print those coupon policies. And as we learn to coupon at the stores, in my videos, I will attach each of the coupon policies. I highly recommend you printing out a copy of them. You can put them all in like we had this, a folder. Just get a label, coupon policies, store coupon policies. You can paper clip them together. You can staple them together. Keep them here, because sometimes when you go to a store, ask questions. Don't be afraid. Don't give attitude. I've learned attitude gets you nowhere. And we all, you know, we all can make a stink face once in a while, and that's just being human, because we want things to happen the way we want them. And when they don't, we get mad. But, you know, approach situations with a positive attitude, with a calm attitude if an issue is happening at a store. Talk to a manager, show them the coupon policy. And you always want to have the most up-to-date policies because they're constantly changing. So it's good to go on their websites like Walgreens.com, type in coupon policy and print the current coupon policy. Do that every couple of months. You know, I would say maybe twice a year you should be good, and you should be kept up to date on what's going on with that particular store and their policy. Okay, I think the last of the supplies, pretty much you're going to decide what works for you the best. One supply that I cannot get enough of are scissors. Scissors are super cheap now. They're everywhere. Grab a couple pairs. Keep a pair of scissors and the armrest in your car. I'm telling you, you will be at stores. You'll be clipping coupons in your cars in your car. When you don't have scissors, it's horrible to fold the pages and to make sure that you don't tear the barcode. Keep a pair of scissors in your car. And also invest in some like Post-it notes and things like that, just so you can jot down different things. Those will be on clearance again, guys, so hang on. Wait till mid-September and super stock up for the whole year of couponing. Okay, one thing I like to do is in my trunk of my car, I like to keep a plastic bin. And sometimes, you know, I may take a couple inserts out if I know there's like a super great sale where I might go ahead and do more than one transaction. Normally, I really don't do that anymore. At one point, I carried all of my inserts with me, and I just found that, you know what, it didn't matter if I did or if I didn't. I'm so close to my stores, so that's not an issue. Now, if you're traveling really far to like Walmart or Target, a lot of times they have great clearance finds. You might want them coupons with you because you're not going to be able to make trips back and forth. I'm like 5 to 7 minutes max away from any store, Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, Target. So it's not a huge issue for me. But the bin in your car is great when you're doing your weekly couponing. So when I go on Sunday, I don't want a whole bunch of those cheap plastic bags rolling around in the back of my trunk, driving me crazy, where my couponing stuff rolls where I can't see it. Put it in that plastic bin. All you have to do is carry it in. If it's too heavy, get your husband out there and have him carry it in for you. It's a really great tip, and it's going to save you just a lot of headache for your deals, especially if you're picking up a lot of deals. You don't want to have to deal with that. So we hit the print the coupon policies, and again, next week when we start individual store couponing, I will have all those for you for each video. So don't worry about that right now, but that's just something to keep in mind. Newspapers. I highly recommend that if you're going to coupon, get newspapers each week. Even when the inserts look crummy, pick up one, pick up two. Just get into the, you know, regimen of doing it every week, because you may decide one week, I don't want to get any, and then the next, you know, in a week or so, some deals come up with those coupons and you might kick yourself in the pants. And some deals may not come up. It's kind of like a toss. You know, you just never know. If your papers are truly expensive, a lot of people say, where do you get your papers? Why do you get your papers early? I am in the state of Illinois, and we have a store called Menards. And Menards is like a Home Depot, you know, household repair, gardening kind of a store. So they sell the Sunday paper on Saturday. So I'm not buying them from a clipping service. I've done that in the past. I haven't done that in a long time. A lot of people ask me for recommendations. I wouldn't even know who to recommend at this point. So I'm able to grab them on Saturday for just $1, which is a super steal. I'm very lucky, I'm very blessed, and I get very good coupons because if you watch, I will do a preview every Saturday. So that's something you may want to watch on my channel just to see what coupons I'm getting, not to, you know, see if you get different ones, because you may get different ones, but it's just to give you an idea of what coupons could be in the inserts, especially if you can't get them early. That extra, you know, couple of minutes of watching the video can save you a few dollars. But definitely get in the habit of getting some newspapers. Now, I used to get a subscription, and my subscription inserts were different than the inserts that I got at Menards. And I know that seems kind of strange, but it's what it was. So I ended my subscription and I just get them Saturday at Menards. So keep that in mind. You might want to find if a subscription works for you. Doesn't mean that everybody's gonna, you know, that's gonna be everybody's case, but it's just something to think about. But a lot of people will, and a lot of people just work with printable coupons. If you're fine with just working with printable coupons, go for it. Some people just don't even want the expense of newspaper coupons. And, you know, there's just, it's what you feel comfortable with in doing. And there's nothing wrong with relying on printable coupons, because let me tell you, there's a lot of awesome deals with printable coupons. So you will not be out of deals if you just do printable coupons. Computer, smartphone are great tools, very expensive tools, but smartphones are great for the apps and redeeming them and earning extra money on the couponing deals that we do. And a computer is just another way for you to print some more printable coupons. It's not a necessity because a lot of libraries carry computers where you can utilize them and you can print coupons from. So that could also be an option for you to check your local library. If you don't want to, or if you do not have a computer, it's not a necessity. Absolutely not at all a necessity. A computer and a smartphone are not a necessity. They just help in some of the deals like at Target, so you can use Cartwheel, or CVS, you know, just different stores. They're helpful. It's a helpful gadget and it will make couponing easier, but it's not they are not requirements at all. Check your local library too. In my library, I can print coupons. I don't really do it anymore because I just don't need them, but keep that in mind. And you will, you know, if you're going to be printing coupons, you're definitely going to need a printer to print those puppies out. The printer that I have is an HP 4630 all-in-one printer. So it's a wireless printer. I've had this printer for about 3 years. I've had no issues. It does take black and colored toner. I never buy the colored toner unless I'm doing some kind of invitations for the kids or something that I need it to be colorful and look pretty. But when I'm printing my coupons, I strictly print them in black and white. So you don't have to use the color toner because color toner is obviously much more expensive than black and white. I highly recommend it. I've had no issues with it. It's worked excellently. It's been over 3 years since I've had it. So again, HP 4630, it's a printer, it's a fax, it's a scanner, it's a copier. It's worked fantastic for me. So that is just an option for you. I believe I paid like $99.99 for it. So it was $100 3 years ago. So I don't know where it's at right now. Shelves. People go out and they start buying all these shelves for their couponing stuff. I'm going to coupon. Don't do that. Don't do that early on. It's not necessary. Find some plastic totes. Find a shelf, an extra shelf in your bathroom. Start slow. Find a shelf in, just a regular closet, or get some little storage containers and start putting stuff under your bed if you don't already have stuff under your bed. Don't go out and invest a lot of money. Those shelving units are expensive. And when you do invest in one, you want to invest in kind of a better quality one, because there are some cheaper ones that will cave in and you'll just find yourself replacing it in the end. Okay, so my phone shut down because I had too many videos on there, so I had to delete some old stuff. But I am back, and so we were talking, I think, about the shelving units, not to get those. Hopefully that's where we left off. I don't recommend it in the beginning, and I think it's better to buy a higher quality shelving unit than getting those cheapo shelving units. So keep that in mind. Okay, set up a separate email address for couponing purposes only. You're going to sign up with different companies like Colgate.com or Arm & Hammer, and you're going to have to give your email address, and they're going to send you a lot of junk email. It's better to have it in an email that's separate and not with, personal things, or maybe your kid's school. You don't want to miss important information because you're getting a 40-cent coupon from, Angel Soft. You really want to just have a separate couponing email, that you can just keep all of your, couponing inquiries in, and it makes it super easy. So I'm going to flip the page here. Designated time to coupon, start getting on a schedule. So my schedule starts basically, I I start on Monday. So I'm forecasting for the new sale on Monday. So I'm focusing on the new deals. So Sunday I do the current week, but Monday I'm focusing on the next week already. So I kind of prep for a week, but a lot of the videos that I do, and if you haven't checked them out on my channel, please do. I do ad preview videos. I will do 5 must-do deal videos, and it helps to make it a little bit simpler and not overwhelming you with a ton of couponing deals, because I think those really large couponing hauls make it really confusing. And that's where we kind of get lost, and that's where we trickle away from couponing. Okay, one of the biggest problems with couponers is they buy everything they see. They take advantage of every deal that they can. They get everything that is, you know, what they may think is cheap, but, you know, maybe they're grabbing 30 packs of Tennapads and they don't use Tennapads, or their family doesn't use Tennapads. Well, you can donate them, but when you're paying maybe 50 cents, $1 out of pocket for those after your coupons, sometimes we get them free, but that's not always the case. Don't buy them. When you know that you can give in couponing, you'll know. The light will go on and you'll know that you've reached a point where your stockpile is good and you can start looking for deals to maybe give to local places. But in the beginning, strictly keep your stockpile to yourself. Do not even branch off to family and friends unless it's free items that you're not going to use. I highly recommend building a stockpile. You're putting in all of the work. Look where your effort is going. See that in your stockpile every day when you wake up. Watch it grow. Water it like a flower. Keep it. Take care of it. Nurture it. It's yours. Once you see, okay, I have enough of toothpaste, it's time to maybe give my sister some, or my neighbor some, or my friend, or donate some. You'll know. It's like you just know that you've progressed on and you move on to a different level of couponing. One suggestion for newbie couponers is write to manufacturers, especially in products that you use. If you have kids, write to Huggies, write to all these different companies and see if they will send you anything. You know, there's different programs too that you can sign up with, like Gerber. If you go to gerber.com, they will send you checks that you can use each month on their products. So if you're buying their formulas or if you're buying their jars of baby food, they will send you coupons, and some of them are really great value coupons. If you are, ensure, you know, if there's a particular product that maybe a parent or a grandparent or yourself are using that is really high cost, write the company. It doesn't hurt. It costs a stamp. It costs a sheet of paper. Definitely worth it. You'd be surprised. A lot of companies will send you coupons. If you guys want me to do something like that each week where I just put up a pop-up video of addresses to companies, I can do that. I can help you along the way. We can do that together and see what we get as a group collectively. Comment below and let me know. Overall, guys, I'm going to end this video. There's no deal today on this video. This is a talk video. This is to give you some information just to get you started. Be patient. You'll see videos of stockpiles and you'll want that stockpile. Remember, one thing that I do with my stockpile, I make sure it's not super pretty. Utilize it. That's what it's there for. If you have a roll of detergent and you're missing 1 or 2, it's okay. That means you're using it. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I think that's kind of a thing, you know, it's almost like people will compete like, well, my stockpile's better than yours, or I don't care about that stuff. All I care in the end is that I'm saving money for my family. I'm having a little bit of fun. I feel good about what I'm doing, following the coupon policies, trying to understand them all. And even sometimes we won't understand them, but trying. And the outcome is just saving money for my family and seeing them happy, healthy, and enjoying life. That's my goal. And my goal is also dedicated to you guys. So on that note, I'm going to end this video. I hope it was helpful. Again, these will be Monday through Friday, and occasionally I will pop in a deal for the day that's really simple depending on where we are. Right now, for newbies, I just feel comfortable with just strictly coupon deals, no app deals, things like that we will get into. Be sure to check back tomorrow. I will have a new video and a possible deal for you so that you can go ahead and grab some more deals. If you didn't see the last video, check that out. It was kind of an intro video, but it did have a deal at Target, and if you're a Target shopper, you might want to take advantage of it. So to all my newbies and all of my couponers out there, have a blessed day. Thanks so much for sticking with me. I think it was a pretty long video. And comment any questions below or something that you'd like to see on this series for the month of August. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.